cozy. I didn't know, I decided to read all of the top 100 books of the 21st century posted by the New York Times, and this week I went ahead and read H is for Hawk by Helen Macdonald. This book is a memoir really recounting Helen's experiences with grief post the death of her father. Helen decides to embark on training a goshawk, which is a bird that is in the falcon family. So prior to reading this novel, I didn't have too much of an understanding of falconry. I knew if someone had a gun to my head, I can probably describe that it was the idea of training birds, usually predator birds, to attack or hunt. And that is really the totality of what I understood prior to reading this novel. And after, I think I have a broader understanding of what kinds of birds are usually in the falconry space. Also, I didn't understand the relationship and the amount of time and effort and toll that it takes to train one of these animals. So Helen adopts purchases, that's probably the better word, purchases a goshawk, and she is training this animal for months on end, and this animal is living with her. It's really like a pet in a way, but the way that she interacts with it is primarily for the purposes of taking it out to go hunting. And I found Helen's experience of retreating and deciding to embark on training a goshawk is something that I would do. I think I'm also quite a retreater. I tend to want to lick my wounds in private, a little bit of a lone wolf in that way. And I found the way that she was able to take small bite-sized steps toward accepting this new reality without her father being present to be really beautiful. And I found the way that she coincided some of those wins with the training of her goshawk also to be really beautiful, and to surmount to this kind of relationship with this animal that I think is quite unique. Helen was able to relate to the natural world and her place in it in a way that I really aligned with. So going out into these different mountainsides to train her goshawk out, and one of the paragraphs, the image that she depicts that I found to really resonate with me was on page 72 actually. Thunderclouds, lightning strikes, comets and eclipses, celestial events terrifying in their blind distances, but reassuring you, too, that the world is forever, though you're only a blink in its course. All in all, I found this to be quite a vulnerable and transparent reflection of tackling grief, and definitely worthy of being on the NYT top 100 list. I would give it a solid 8 and would definitely recommend to a friend. Okay, see you guys next week.